your aim is to reach worldwide, what's your opinion on youth of countries like Canada, Georgia, South Africa, and the District of Columbia in US and Australian Capital Territory in Australia, where psychotropic things have been legalized? So how
They're all stupid people. Do you think all these people are very wise people? They're all stupid people. No hallucinogen, no psychotropic hallucinogen, lock, stock, and barrel, no weights. All these people, do you think they are very intelligent people? No, they are very, very stupid people. Only meditators and vegetarians are intelligent people. Non-meditators, non-vegetarians, they're all stupid people. They don't know anything. They live life in the wrong way. And they get mentioned by people like you. No, they don't exist in my dictionary.
Namaste, dear friends and masters. A very warm welcome to our daily meditation program Presence for the batch 1. And today is the day 12. And I am happy to be your host for today. My name is Namita Singh. I live in Gurgaon. I would like to share my self-exploration journey so far with you. I had joined in July 2020. Yes, that's why this 40-day program is very special for me, and it is integral part of my life to attend morning sessions. Since then, I was looking for calmness as my mind was wavering, but I just kept exploring myself, finding the new version of me as I just was able to find the presence within me. As we say, when we mold the clay to make it turn it into a pot, it is the emptiness that makes it useful. More and more I was getting into emptiness, more and more I was discovering the new improved version of myself, and that too without any expectation. In the 4th week of my first program itself, my insomnia was cured. I was on heavy medication before that for the last 4 years, and I've always ensured that there is spare strip of that particular medication in my side drawer. Now it looks like a dream that, oh, that was the case. Since then, I have not taken a single pill for my sleep disorder. Sometimes I do wake up in the middle of the night, but I do meditate for 15-20 minutes, then I go back to sleep. Likewise, my migraine was also taken care of as I practiced meditation in 2.5 years' time. Frequency of taking medicine subsequently came down, and then I realized I had not taken any medicine for my migraine as well. So, dear friends and masters, whatever I was coming across, I was hearing co-meditators' experiences, meditative leaders' experiences they're sharing. Sometimes I used to think, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Now I can say, because I have experienced it in my own life. As I know the mantra of living a happy life, it's not that challenges are not there. Challenges are there, but I no longer panic in adverse situation. easily. I don't panic easily. Yes, and then since I am in the present moment, I can see the things as they are, and I am able to accept myself more. I am able to accept people as they are. That happened in my family also. My relationship had improved because I stopped judging, I stopped complaining, and most importantly, I stopped explaining myself. Otherwise, I was always proving my point. Especially relationship with my son had improved in the sense that I no longer judged him. Otherwise, when he was up to something, doing something different from the league, I used to be very tensed, used to ask him what you are up to, and moreover, from inside, I was very, very disturbed, restless. That was not the case. Now I know that we should not interfere in our children's life. It is their own journey. That maturity came only through meditation, and most importantly, I I gained peace out of it. I was no longer interfering in his affairs. I was never ever an avid reader, but simply because I was fascinated with spirituality, I was tempted to read books. And slowly, yes, uh, that also improved. My reading skill improved, my writing skill improved, and I can confidently say that I am certainly a smarter version of myself because I can now grasp the things at faster pace. And meditation is all about becoming comfortable, getting comfortable with yourself. The moment you accept yourself, then there is a higher degree of calmness. As we say, as the judgment goes down, the love goes up. This is what has been happening in my life. There are so many positive changes. Sometimes I didn't even notice. Over a period of time, everything was possible. And more I was getting into that emptiness, more I was connecting with that infinite intelligence. Now I firmly believe that infinite intelligence is always there to waiting for us to connect, to help us. Whether we would like to make use of that opportunity, that blessing, onus is upon us only. Last year, I had lost my father. His lifespan was quite decent, but all of a sudden, he was no more. He was discharged from the hospital, and he was on the road to uh, recovery. Then within 25 hours, he was gone. So somehow I could not accept that fact, and I was very but up, very disturbed. I was not even able to meditate. Then something inside me forced me to sit into the meditation. For few minutes, I was there, and then I could hear a distinct, clear voice that it was the right time for him to go. Things might have deteriorated. That is perhaps the most profound experience. Of course, I don't compare because everything is just happening at its own pace. But that statement gave me that kind of peace and calmness. I was no longer disturbed. And most recently, manifestation, I can say we can certainly re edit our thoughts. We have to be just consistent. Consistency is the key, dear friends and masters. Either you are attending your sessions, be consistent, be regular. Only then you can reap the benefits. And when I consistently worked on my thought, my visa for UK was earlier refused 2 times in 2016 and 2024. And somehow there was always conflict in me that somehow maybe manifestation is not my cup of tea, or everything is happening on its own. Whatever I want, it's always there. So I need not to manifest. But then that particular thing, since it was the need of the hour for me to go there, because my mother was there. She was not able to travel alone. I had to go. So somehow and of course my brother lived there. So I thought, why not? It's very rightful, justful for me to go there. Then I started thinking in on those lines. Otherwise, the moment I used to think about my UK trip, all the rejection, whatever was written, that letter, rejection letter, those words used to come before me, and I was kind of, I dread it. You can say that. I even not only hesitated, I dreaded to apply for the third time. This is just an impossible act. This is not possible. Then I just started using affirmations that yes, universe is helping me and everything is getting aligned. My application is duly filled, all the explanations are there, and all the explanations are well understood by the service worker. Everything is getting aligned, and I have been granted the visa and I'm going there. Everything just fell in place, and yes, I got the visa and I went there. I came back there also after my visit. So this maybe now it may look a very small thing, but at that point of time, it was just an impossible thing even to happen. Everything is possible, dear friends and masters. Everything is possible when you meditate. You have to just believe in yourself. There is no procrastination. You feel empowered. You feel empowered to take up the challenges. And certainly life becomes smoother, better, and happier as you meditate, because you can always better your experiences. When thoughts get better, everything gets better, be it your health, be it your wealth, be it your relationship. So just latch on to meditation. I might have skipped many benefits, but somehow I just went in the flow to share my experiences with you. So, dear friends and masters, especially newcomers, just latch on to meditation.
Yes. Happy evening and happy morning, friends and masters. Um, what a wonderful sharing, right, from Namita ma'am, a very senior master. And she spoke about lot of things, lot of benefits. And her transformation journey was amazing, right? How many of you agree? It was, and it just came from her heart. Whatever she experienced, she just put it out there. So many things about manifestation. Yeah, so next week we'll be having the whole week will be about the manifestation part. So I agree to what she says. For it's my experience too. When you start meditating, you have this regular and consistent. If when you are regular and consistent in this journey, and you just increase your vibrational state, right? You match to that frequency, then manifestation becomes very natural to you. So then that's how it is. And now I'm conscious about what I'm thinking, because I know, I have the knowledge that the thoughts, my thoughts and feelings create my reality. And now it is so that frequency of his high vibrational state, and the frequency is so into that, it matches so well, that everything what I'm thinking and feeling, it is natural. It is going to manifest into the matter, right? From energy to matter form. So then you think, yeah, you are very conscious about being, having those positive miraculous and expansive thoughts only. So that's the journey each and every of us will go through, right? And that's the right way. And she spoke about non-interference. So somewhere this is related to our today's concept, non-interference. It's not just someone not interfering in our life, or we not interfering in someone's life or even in our children's life. It's also about not interfering or stopping any evolution. Do you agree or no? Do we have the rights to stop anyone's any being evolution? Answer yes or no in the chat. Do we have those rights? Is it the right way of living if we are going to interfere and stop anyone's evolution? No, right? A clear no, right? So it's the same thing which applies to animals, right? To the animal kingdom too. Okay. I'm not a born vegetarian. In my family, I mean, that's how I was brought up. I used to eat non-vegetarian food. And but when I was a child, somewhere, around 12 or 13 years, there was something, it's just a feeling that I shouldn't be eating this. I don't know what it was. I didn't contemplate much, or I didn't try to do anything more, explore anything. I just felt like I didn't feel like not, to take that kind of food. That's all it was. It's nothing like I had I hated it or negativity or someone is eating next to me. I hated watching, nothing like that. It's just my feeling, my intuition, which said that I shouldn't be eating that. And then I stopped. I stopped eating. And but in the family, then everyone started, my mom, you need that protein, you need that fiber, and you shouldn't be you shouldn't stop this. We have been, it's not in our this thing that we shouldn't be a vegetarian. We should only take vegetarian diet. It's nothing like that. Lot of things, because they felt it was just their perception that I was going weak. Now I can understand that, but nothing, honestly, nothing. I was all fine. And they took me to many people also. I mean, my uncle or aunt who can explain me about this, and I used to listen to all of them. Then again, yeah, it's for their sake I started eating again. But then it just for few years, 1 or 2 years, and then I completely stopped. That is how it was, my experience. I don't know what happened. I was meditating, but for a very short time I used to meditate. As in a childhood, as I said in my earlier sessions, after 10 years of age itself, I was into this journey. But I used to do more of yoga and just 5 to 10 minutes of meditation during that time. So that's all it was. And then I completely stopped. So, what I would like to say is, how many of you have heard the statement that what if the food we eat would raise or lower our vibrations? Right? We have heard this statement, I guess, a couple of times I've seen this. The food what we eat would raise or lower the vibration. So, meditation is not just what we do, sitting on a mat or anywhere and with closed eyes. It's how we live consciously, moment to moment, and including what we eat too. So, a vegetarian diet is not just merely, that lifestyle is not merely about the food itself. It's my compassion, energy, and evolution. And trust me, many of the participants or many of my fellow meditators, they have expressed that, you tell they are just doing meditation. No one spoke to them about a vegetarian diet, vegetarian food, plant-based food also, but naturally they have stopped eating meat or any kind of a non-vegetarian food. They have turned into a vegetarian. That's how I've heard. So why meditators we go to that? Because of that, the compassion, the awareness which comes in naturally. This is indirect experience, the wisdom you're taking from me or from the books or any masters, listening to your fellow participants, everything. But the direct experience is what you get during your meditation. So, through that itself, you feel it. Why? I live in UAE. Many of my friends who are from Lebanon, who are from this place itself, UAE, they are all vegetarians. One of my friend, I remember, she's Emirati here and she's just 24. And she says in her family, she's the only vegetarian, only person who takes vegetarian diet, and she cooks her own food because and okay, I understand being the other part of people or as in living in India itself, it's okay. I mean, but she being there and how she was expressing how a family members can't take it that she is a vegetarian because for them it's a daily this thing and sometimes why she cooks her own food is because sometimes they might mix up, it seems. So it happened twice or thrice, so that's why she started preparing her own food and she takes it. And she must be facing a lot, everyone telling her, why you have to be a vegetarian and all that, but she still very strongly holds on to it. So I asked her, what made you, choose a vegetarian diet? She said, I don't know, it just comes from here, from my heart, and I can't take it. That's what she says. It's just because of the uh, what the compassion, right? What the all these, the natural awareness what we develop due to meditation. Okay. And for those, this topic we just take during a 40-day program. Okay. And you have to you can just take the points and then decide for yourself what is best, right? So, and also the science behind vegetarianism. They say animal food, it carries the energy of fear and pain, because when you kill, of course they go through a lot of fear and pain. So, and then we consume that. So what energy level, it will be with us? We can just contemplate and think about it. And while this plant-based foods, they carry the pranic life force. The plant kingdoms, it's the nature is that giving, 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 giving. Okay, so what you eat, you become. So high vibration foods elevate, your meditation experience also. That is scientifically, the studies have also said this, right? The largest nutrition study ever in research, which says that plant-based diet, it lowers the risk of cancer, heart disease, and diabetics. That's what the study says, right? And even the Harvard study, it says that vegetarians have lower BMI, cholesterol, and also longer lifespan. These are all the result of the studies. And also, if you take the neuroscience angle also, vegetarian diet, it says it improves the brain clarity. It reduces inflammation. How many of you, if you have had any inflammation issue, even the medical experts, they say that go into the plant-based diet for some time and see. That's how they say, right? And enhances the mood also, because the serotonin boost is that hormones that levels are higher through plant foods. Okay. And many athletes, sports person, entrepreneurs, or those, they have turned into the vegetarian. They have turned vegetarian for mental sharpness and energy. You know this Lewis Hamilton, you can research and see the F1, right? I think the movie also has come. He was the producer in it, Formula One race. He follows vegan diet, I guess, and then no work also. And also, this is a must-read book for everyone, A Soul's Journey. I don't know how many of you have read this book by Peter Ruchley. Saubanika can type in chat, A Soul's Journey. You can say yes or no. How many of you have read? Right? In that, they have, this was the first book. I mean, when I started reading books, this type of books, right? I was a kind of a person who used to only read thriller novels from childhood. So this, I was just trying to read when from the foundation, and Chandra sir recommended the books. I was trying to read, but not very. I can read fast, but these books I used to take so much time to read, even that one page. Then when I started A Soul's Journey book by Peter Ridgely, it's a must-read book for everyone. I couldn't keep that book down. I think in 1 or 1.5 days I finished reading that book. So that was my start of book reading in this journey, these kinds of book. So in that he says, very clearly he says, when souls evolve in higher planes, they realize that all life is interconnected, and harming animals, it can cause imbalance itself. So that's what he says, and in that it lowers the vibration. It is his journey towards the higher planes, what is described in the book, and that is what he says very clearly. So as the soul, they evolve, compassion becomes natural, and all other things, that cruelty or whatever you call it, it becomes unbearable, he says. So that's why we say that as we meditate very regularly, we become very consistently, we naturally move towards, this kind of a diet, food. So the inner transformation, it changes the outer choices too. And do you need to listen to me or any master for this? No need. You can experiment yourself. Take a 40-day or a 21-day journey and see how you feel. And then it's up to you, right? Whether you want to follow or no. So just experiment. Each and everything what we talk is, when you are just gathering, it's just information. When you start passing this information to others, then it becomes knowledge. And then when you start actually implementing that knowledge, only then it turns into a wisdom. Okay, so experiment, friends. Whatever, just not this topic for today. Whatever we speak, yesterday we spoke about right speech, right work. Experiment and see how you feel. Okay, and so let's get into our meditation now. Let's start our meditation session. And then we'll just run through a couple of slides with the studies based on this topic. So please sit comfortably. If you're wearing specs or glasses, kindly remove them. Fingers clasped, hands on your lap. And if you're sitting on a sofa or a chair, feet crossed at the ankle level, or if you're sitting down, you can see the posture in Sukhasana. Take a comfortable posture, and we will start with an heart elevation process. Yes, your palm on your chest, and think of any elevated emotion, any elevated event, a moment from the past, or it can be you are thinking of an elevated event about your future also, or your present. Just recollect for that heart brain coherence to happen immediately. Yes, which produces an elevated emotion like love, gratitude, joy, compassion, kindness, any kind of these elevated emotion, and start with that. And then slowly we get into our Anapanasati meditation, breath mindfulness meditation. Okay, friends. Yes, let's start.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your glasses removed, eyes closed, with your hands on your chest area, resting your attention on your sacred heart. Beautiful heart. Feel this heart center with a slow, relaxing breath. Connect with it. Feel it, dear friends, your heart center that breathes life into you with its emotions of love, compassion, gratitude, kindness, and care. Notice it, appreciate it. Love it into your life, dear friends. Bring up an experience of the higher emotion from your past or from the vision of your future, where you experience enormous love, deep joy, kindness, and gratitude.
Experience that even deeply and fill up yourself with that energy, that vibrations of love, of joy. Feel it, dear friends. All the emotions are energy. The more you are with love, gratitude, or any of the higher vibration, the more coherent you become, body and mind, in your heart and brain. Feel, relive that moment of energy. And experience that interconnectedness of all things. Love, compassion are all the ways to connect with one another, to become coherent. Make an intention to spread this energy to everything and everyone on this planet, or to those who you feel need the most. With your intention, you spread that energy and help them heal and help them elevate to a greater understanding. Merging to that energy, vibration, as you experience that moment, feel it. And slowly, let's go into breath meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands rested comfortably in your lap, with your feet crossed at ankle, eyes closed. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath with your attention at the middle of your eyebrows, at the root of your nose. When you observe your breath, the mind becomes empty. As your mind is becoming empty, tell yourself, Experience the emptiness. That greater field of consciousness, that power within you. As you rest the mind of thought, we allow our body to function at its natural best. We develop greater mindfulness to be in the moment. Merge into it. Go deeper and deeper into yourself, dear friends. Merge into the emptiness, your divine self, that greater intelligence. The more you dissolve yourself away from your body, the more one you become, the more whole you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring consciousness at this time of history. Express gratitude for this opportunity. Gratitude to all things and everyone, to your parents, teachers, mentors, all the people in your life. This nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, and a gratitude to all our creation, the technology, the system, the company, the governments. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent field, the universe. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body as you relax. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes.
Yes, friends. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation session. And how was your experience? You can type in chat. We meditated for 45 minutes today. So, big round of applause for you all. If you've done your 45 minutes of meditation for the first time. So, yes, it's amazing, right? Awesome. Good. And before I share some slides, I would like to answer the question in the chat. Priya think she's, yeah, yes. Priyaji has asked, asking the children to study for the board exam, is that okay? Or should I restrain from asking to prepare for the exam and leave it up to the child? I mean, I think it's because we spoke about interference, right? We should not interfere. Priyaji, it's when we build our awareness, we act from awareness after becoming a meditator. We don't act because of fear or control, like we need to control someone. We understand that even our children, they are a soul, okay, a being, okay. So we definitely, you can ask or guide them to study because that is our duty. Yes, they have chosen us and they have come and they need that guidance. But it comes out of love and support. You have to reflect on what emotions you generate, not because of any kind of an anxiety or pressure, or you are expecting something. Your expectations you're imposing on them. So that is the difference. Okay, interference happens. What do we call, like, what, why do we say interference is what? When we impose. But guidance happens when we inspire. Okay, the way we convey things, the way we tell them, that matters. Okay, so we don't react, we respond. So the right approach is not controlling their path, but to empower them to take up that responsibility, to own that joyfully with complete happiness. So the right way of speech also comes. Yesterday we spoke about right speech. So that also comes. Okay? And we don't do any comparison. All that we stop. In case if you're doing that. Okay, so a balance, it is just a kind of a balance between non-interference and loving guidance. You'll understand that. And that energy, because of that high vibrational state, and with that energy, what you maintain, that energy passes to them too. Fine. So that is what I wanted to talk. And yes, Dr. R.R. Sir has said that nowadays while doing meditation, it's feeling like I'm unable to bear and feel like to go out of meditation. Yes, sometimes it happens, Dr. Sir, but have a strong intention to not open your eyes and see how it goes. Right? Sometimes that kind of a feeling, or you say Maya, it just comes in. You just want to come out. Or if you have had, it's also the processing. Your mind is trying to process what you have gone through during the day also sometimes. So we stay unattached on all that, right? Don't get trapped in that. So you just sit with a strong intention and do. And if you really want to come out, it's okay. Come out and just drink some water. Then you want to read book, and then you can just sit later for meditation. But do it regularly, right? Some days it can be a short meditation. It's fine, but just continue your practice. That regularity and consistency is important, and it's absolutely fine, sir. That's okay. Many of us experience that. Not every sitting, when we sit for meditation, it just goes like that aha moment. It's very smooth and all that, right? Yeah, no one will say that. So every sitting, in the same day, if you're having, you have done 3 times, you have sat for meditation, that 3 times will be different. And everything is a unique experience. Even this experience of yours is an experience. Just take it that way. That's all. Okay. So friends, before we move on, just I'll pull up few slides. for us to understand or to just contemplate and see what we have here, right? So I'm sure you all know ahimsa, right? Himsa is violence, ahimsa is non-violence. So awareness about ahimsa it brings. Yes, and Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhiji, he was a great ambassador of vegetarianism. So that's what he said, the progress, the greatness of the nation, it lies in the way we treat the animals. That's what he said. And we have seen a lot of benefits we discussed before meditation session. So vegetarian diet, we all know the physical and mental well-being, and this is not just our saying, it has come from the research from different parts of the globe, right? The research, the study, and it is still going on. And also it aligns with the principle of ahimsa, that is non-violence, and automatically, very naturally, obviously, and we don't harm the nature. That is when we have friendship with nature. And it all starts friendship with others, friendship with nature. Everything will start when you have that attribute towards yourself, that is friendship with self. Then you will be able to have that attribute towards others. Then friendship with nature, same, respect. Yes, you want self-respect, you want to respect yourself first, then you will be able to respect others, respect each and everything in the planet, each and every being, right? Even for love, self-love, and then you will be able to radiate, embrace that with others. Yes, and love with each and every being. So, and vegetarian diet, it has been proven that, like I said, for meditators, it just very naturally that feeling comes, and your energy level is always at the high state. Your vibration, the energy levels are higher because of the vegetarian diet. And Abraham Lincoln, US president, he also said that he's in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That's what he said. So he spoke a lot about vegetarianism, being friendly with animals. Albert Einstein, that's what he said. Nothing will benefit human health and increase the chances for survival of life on Earth as much as the evolution to a vegetarian diet. Albert Einstein words. And Carl Lewis, so the Olympiad, there are many athletes, even now the present day athletes and cricketers, many of them who talk a lot about plant-based diet, vegetarianism, right? So this is one of the example. This is just to understand that even physically the energy levels are higher, and it doesn't compromise because you're eating a vegetarian food and all that. So that is just, these are the proofs for us. And Tagore, Charles, the Leonardo Vinci, Mark Twain, and many great masters, philosophers, athletes, entrepreneurs, celebrities. Socrates, he said the highest realm of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. Why meditators? Naturally, they follow plant-based or vegetarian diet is because of this kind of an emotion, the feeling what develops a lot, compassion, kindness, right? It is very natural for them. Thomas Edison also. And now some scientific facts, which through studies what we have discussed, that many of the diseases, what you can see here on the slide, right, what has been mentioned, the studies and the medical experts have said that these are common, very common among meat eaters. Of course, there is another side also, but very commonly the studies have shown that it is among meat eaters, right? So even cancer, this report was I think few years back it came, and still lot of research is being conducted based on this, right? For vegetarianism there is a 60% reduction, that's what the studies say. And the foodborne illness, right? So they say that meat contains 13 times more pesticides than the vegetables. That's what they say. And these kind of, it stays for a longer period of time after we consume in our body. That gives way to the major illnesses. So that's what the study says. So yes, it's a myth, right? I need to eat meat to make muscles. So we have seen many athletes, sports people, right, who are vegetarianism and who are doing really, really well in their field. And definitely the way we had designed also, the teeth, right, the chewing, everything is according to a herbivorous style, not a carnivorous. So this also we can take into account. So we have been designed. And if you see the digestion level also, vegetarian food, we are able to digest. We are designed to take vegetarian plant-based diet, and because it helps, that is the food we can easily digest. So that's what the studies also say. And they say in one of the studies, this was a surprise for me, that they say a vegan diet requires only 300 gallons of water per day. But while when you have meat, that non-vegetarian diet, you need to consume more than 4,000 gallons of water per day. This was a surprise. And even the deforestation, right? This you can go and research on this also. I mean, if you want to explore, study, you want to see more studies about it, it's very clearly it has been said that greenhouse warming, carbon gas released by clearing and burning enough rainforest to produce just one, that hamburger is equivalent to driving a typical American car for 25 days. That's what the studies have said. And sustainability, if you want to feed this 23 people, 22 people, or you can see the numbers here, you need just 2.5 acres of land. But just to feed two or one person of chicken or egg or whatever, you need the same the acres of land. This again was a surprise, that what the food which is meant for us, people are having just 2% of them are having that. And these livestock, 77% are having that. And the global warming also, UN reports has clearly warned, or it is still warning us, that the cattle produces more greenhouse gases than the driving cars. That's what the rearing cattle, right? So lot of advertisements on this, and billions of dollars are being just to advertise about these kind of food. And of course a time tested wisdom, in many of you know a little bit of Ayurveda, or who like to explore that field. know that they recommend whenever you take, some Ayurvedic treatment or anything, they recommend a vegetarian diet. And also ahimsa, or the non-violence, which we spoke about. It is for the one of the very, very strong and followed principle for to keep our body, mind and soul alignment, right? The union of all. And many, many, of course, meditators, in any religion or sect, they all, it's right, it's not based on anything like this. They all follow vegetarianism diet. So, and also, this is a very the law of cause and effect. We have separate sessions for this, but it's the same thing. Do unto others what you do unto yourself, right? As you sow, so you reap. So whatever you do, whatever you're giving, whatever you're doing to others, the same is going to come back to you. And of course, just a summary of whatever we spoke: easier digestion, more energy, maintaining that high vibrational state. It is important, and it comes very naturally through a plant-based diet or a vegetarian food. Okay. And we understand that it aligns not just the outer ecology, right? It's also about our inner, the body inside the ecology too. So as within, so without. That's what they say. And Brahmashri Pitama Patriji, yes, he has spread about vegetarianism very, very greatly during his life, right? It's absolutely, he says it's the vegetarianism is absolutely essential for spiritual life. That's what he said. And he clearly made a statement that animals are never a food for humans. So yes, let's start realizing that they are our friends, right? And uh, we don't eat our friends. So Patriji used to, that's what Chandra sir said, like Patriji used to directly say, it seems, okay, you go and you can try cutting your children, the last child's his parents, Chandra sir's parents. That's what he mentioned, it seems, once. So yes, he was very direct in whatever he followed and whatever he has to say. So that's how it is, friends. So yes, that's all for today. So I don't think so we have any announcement. So any questions, any other questions? We'll take it up. Okay. Yes, I can see in Q&A there is a question which says, I want to know your meditation journey. What made you come towards meditation? Okay, you're a student. Awesome. I will share about my meditation journey in the upcoming session for sure. Yes, in the interest of time, just any other question, we'll take it up, but definitely I'll share my meditation journey. Yes, Priyanka?
Ma'am, my question is like sometimes even by birth I am also a vegetarian. Thing is like, for example, if we are moving to some other country other than India, it's very difficult to manage vegetarianism when we are going alone without a family or on any work basis. Or if you are not even eat egg or mushroom also, it's very difficult to manage outside in restaurant. Uh, how we can tackle this? Any suggestion from your side, ma'am?
Yes, Priyanka. For me, I feel now the awareness is lot. I mean, the country where I stay, right, in UAE, also, it's very easy to get a vegetarian diet or a vegan also. Yeah, vegan, it's even more, no dairy and all that. Even in flights also, what I've seen, Now, vegetarian food is more in demand. That's what is my understanding. I'm not very sure in which country you're referring to, but I'll tell you, like, I have never faced this issue when I'm traveling also. Okay, and otherwise, what I've seen some of my friends, what they do is they carry this, the what do you call the packet ready to eat, or you just those kind of meals, and it's very easy to manage. But now I think that awareness is there. Everyone, in everywhere, they are following this. So that's what I said. If I don't select that meal sometimes, vegetarian meal, when I'm traveling in the flight, sometimes that is not there also, because the demand for vegetarian food is high nowadays. So that's what I have noticed. But you can try taking these food packets, or fruits. Everywhere fruits are available. Nothing will happen. Actually, you'll feel very nice, light. One day you have fruits also. So that's what they say, right? From vegetarianism, they turn to fruitarian, and then breatharian, right? Yes. So that's how it is. And if you have the intention, Priyanka, so you will find ways, you'll find
Yes.
solutions
While
for
you were
that.
talking, I just thought maybe before meditation, how I was thinking the same pattern. Now also I am thinking, and
Mm,
to miss everyone saying like that, I was also thinking that same way. If we wish
yes,
visualize like that, we may get more opportunities to get vegetarian food everywhere
correct.
wherever we go. Yeah.
Yes, and the right example is me. I mean, staying here, it's very easy for me to get vegetarian food, or even for those who have turned into vegan. Right now, vegan diet is also it's
Yeah.
a
A trend.
buzzword now. Yeah, trend now. So that is also very easy to get. So the awareness is more now. That's what I feel, and yeah, you can explore and see.
Yeah, I heard like my husband, he is in Australia now. He used to say like outside in bakery food, it's difficult to get without egg, the cakes and all like that. He was saying. So now me
Uh,
and kids are going. I was now, but I started worrying
yeah.
without egg how I can find food outside. Like
Yeah, cake. You need to avoid cake those days if
yeah,
you're not getting.
definitely. Yeah.
That's all you need to avoid that. But
Correct,
here we
correct.
get eggless also. We get here a lot. I mean, there are few bakeries where it is only they prepare eggless cakes. So it's very surprising here in this part of the world. Also, they do.
Very nice. And ma'am, like sometimes we go for the hotels where they prepare both the kind, like veg food also will be available, non-veg food also will be available. I heard somewhere like we should not even entertain such business like that.
Okay, I'm not very sure about that, but
Okay.
yeah, this is an information. But yeah, the awareness is more. That's what I am experiencing right now here. You know.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
ma'am.
thank you, Priyanka, for asking.
Thank you.
And yes, thank you. Fatiq ji has asked these slides. I think yes, we are going to share these slides. Saubarnika or Priyanka, if you can just note down that email ID, we will email Fatiq ji the slides to you definitely. Anyone wants these slides, you can ask your facilitator in the group, okay, and we will email these slides to you. Okay. Any other questions? We'll take it up. So just it's all about experimenting. You experiment each and everything what we discuss here. You experiment and see how you are feeling about it. Uh, that's all. It's not only that vegetarian food. Even after you become vegetarianism, very many meditators, even even for me, when your practice is, that regularity and consistency is there, some of the foods in vegetarian also, that moment, there's lot of awareness. You will listen to your body, okay, exactly what it's saying to you. Some things you don't feel like eating, you'll not eat. Even in those food, that awareness will be there, that energy, that is the energy communication. Even with the food, you'll have that energy communication. So that's how it is. And that's why they say when you are cooking also, you need to have that, just try listening to a music or listen to some talks, a podcast or something, and just cook. And if you're not in that kind of an emotional state, very low emotion, then don't cook, because you're passing that energy to the food, and that food, when others are eating it, the same energy you're passing to them too. So please, this is one important point also. Even if you have a cook coming in your house, it's very nice to teach them meditation. So they become meditator and they are doing this work. Okay, Asha ji, for vegetables, there are a lot of pesticide used. How to handle that? I think many organization, they are taking up this, and they are emphasizing a lot on organic farming and all that, right? So things will change. Whatever bit we can do, we should also do, right? And so it will happen. This all will come up. And also, yes, Saubarnika, rightly she said, pyramid, we have a topic on how to, about pyramids. And we can keep the fruits and some vegetables under a pyramid also. That we will discuss in that session, Saubarnika. So we'll do that. Only when we explain about the pyramids, then they'll be able to understand that part. So we will do that. Okay, but whatever it is, don't think about it. Okay, this has come with the pesticide, all that. When you're cooking, give that, that vegetable or that fruits, and when you're eating also, eat it with complete positivity, with complete love. Okay, with that kind of a higher emotions, have it. Enjoy whatever you do with mindful eating, right? So then, yes, first thing is that thought. When you have that thought, then that will pass on to each and every cell on your body. Okay. Okay, friends. So we'll wrap up the session for today. So see you all tomorrow. And we have another question. Yes. Yesterday, one of my relative got operated. Before 1 hour of her operation, while studying, she came to my mind. I don't know why she came to my mind. Is there any specific reason? Sometime, yes, when you start this meditation, you will be able to relate, to others, and that is that energy connection, right? Next week in Monday session, we'll be talking about that energy field, how we are all interconnected, why we say that oneness and all that. So that time you'll be able to understand this. Okay, so sometimes they will it's just that she has come before getting operated. That is that connection with her. And when you get that in your mind, you just think about their well-being. That's all. That is the thought, energy thought, which goes on. Okay, so there is nothing more, and you will understand that better in that when we talk about the quantum field, the energy connection, how we are interconnected. So we'll discuss that more that time. Okay, so thank you so much. And of course, yes, Jai Krishnan ji, I would like to hear from Sir. I converted to vegetarian in the last AMR program. Awesome. Yes. Will you be able to speak, sir? Yes.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
Hi,
share
ma'am.
your experience? Yes.
Yeah. Actually, till 40 days, I think it happened some 40 days back, ma'am. Till 40, that was my first meditation experience also. I went as a fresher, and before that, I was having many like restless, stressed experiences with sleep, less sleep, um, like that, ma'am. So I got from my wife. I came to know there is a MR program that is happening in Bangalore. I'm also stays in Bangalore only. Um, so went and like since it is something new to me, I just surrendered to the process, whatever is happening. So on fourth day, actually, it was like I was in deep meditation, ma'am, for almost 3 hours. So in that 3 hours, I got the energy experiences. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am.
Yes.
So I got
Mm.
some energy experiences, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, in that I communicated to that field also.
Mm.
Some questions I asked like why non-veg is bad, and like that. Some many questions I asked, some 4 to 5 questions. In that, for this why non-vegetarian is bad. For that, I got the answer like actually in that meditation, some universal energy is connected with my soul. Actually, I mean with my body, and the answer came like everybody, every participant in that pyramid also connected with the same source of energy with different light beam. I am also connected with one light beam, and every individual also connected with light beam. And when I asked for non-vegetarian, it showed me like even the other or hen or goat, any other being also connected with the similar source and with a similar energy, similar light beam actually. So it showed me like they are also equal beings like you. So how you will eat them? Like that, I got the answer. So I convinced her
Okay.
like, so I convinced her like, okay, okay, I should not eat. They are
Mm.
also equal beings.
Mm.
Uh, like that, almost some 4 to 5 questions, different questions I asked them. Uh, After that, I didn't realize that I will take that so seriously. But I got so much energy in that after 3 hours, and I convinced it like every time I just skipped actually. I forgotten that I'm non-vegetarian and all. It has been 40 days. I mean, healthy also. Like I got doubt initially, like if I skip, how I mean, how my fitness level and all. But with meditation, looks like I'm getting that regaining the energy. It's all good, ma'am. It is so grateful actually. It's
Wow.
a complete transformation in many ways actually. Not only vegetarian is something uh, is very easily changed. So it's a big change, ma'am, for me.
Awesome. Very nice, sir. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing that experience. That is what
Yeah.
we saw. They have the right to live and evolve. And they say animal kingdom, when you domesticate, I mean, you have pet animals at
Yeah.
home because their next evolution is for the human birth. That's why they are in touch with us to learn things. And
Yeah.
again, you're interfering in that life. That's all you're doing. So that is the understanding. Of course, it took even for my family to understand that, that part. And very nice. You had a direct experience, direct messages of that. Wonderful.
Yeah. Actually, even till that time, whoever tells, I never used to listen also,
Mm.
because even animals are
Yes.
eating. Even
Mm.
animals are eating, so we also can eat. So in that way, I used to think. But since I had the direct experience, I convinced myself. I don't know if I convinced. Yeah,
And yeah,
it is a great
that's
thing.
yes. I think we many of us go through that
Okay.
because because we have been conditioned in that way, right? So this is right. Whatever we give to that child from that young age, to 0 to 7 years, so they think that is right. If you are hating, for example, this is, if you're that scolding them always and all that, the child will think that is only love. So the
Yep.
same way, so whatever we have been eating from childhood, we think that is the right food. So that is how we all are conditioned. So then when we gain that wisdom, then we realize, okay, this is not the way. That's all it is. So, but
Yeah.
very nice, sir. Happy to, very inspiring, this experience.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, till that time, I was not aware. Like, I was searching for the happiness sources. Actually, like, what gives me more happiness, or when I'm tired, what I need to do. So different things I tried, but through meditation, I realized like, okay, if we connect with our soul, something. Because on day 4 only, I got some endless happiness or bliss, something that stayed with me for almost some 5 days, 6 days also.
Wow.
So, so then I realized like, okay, I should not leave this. So that is giving me more motivation to continue my meditation every day. So after coming from office, I do for some time, and morning also I do for some time. So that through full day, getting full energy. A lot of change is there, even personally also, ma'am, at office, with the family time, friends time also.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Many things. Very quickly
Awesome.
it happened, ma'am. Yeah.
Very nice, sir. So you stay in Bangalore, you said, right? So you
Yeah,
should,
it's
you can visit the office if you wish to anytime,
yeah, it's
Vitasi office.
a little
Very
far.
nice.
But yeah, I plan to visit.
Yes, make an intention and you will be
Yeah,
able to, you'll connect with many masters, like-minded people. That's all.
yes.
Stay in the group. So thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thanks,
Jay
ma'am.
Krishnan, sir, for sharing. And for Dr. RR, right? I wish to know your name, sir. And like you said, you just call up your relative. I can see your question in the Q&A. You just call and ask, just talk to your relative and see. Then you might have some answers. Okay. So, yes, all the myth we need to explore, contemplate, experiment, and see and experience yourself how you feel. Like Master here, who just spoke about how that transformation came in his life, right? So, friends, I highly recommend each of you to experiment and see. Yes. Okay. So, thank you so much, everyone. We'll wrap up the session for today. Heartfelt gratitude to you all. See you all in tomorrow's session. And we'll have wonderful guest leaders coming on Saturdays to share their information, which is always inspiring and motivating. Thank you, and thank you, Saubarnika. Yes.
I am perfectly capable of creating a life I love. I am learning to trust myself and make peace with what I can't control. I always have a say in who I am today, and I can always change who I'm becoming. This is my life.